So how do you program yourself for more success? Hi, I'm Julia Hankins. I'm a board-certified millionaire hypnotist, and I've helped over 1,500 preneurs reprogram their subconscious mind for success. I have a following of over 300,000. I've hypnotized millions. And so today we're going to be diving into how do you program yourself for more success. Before we dive into today's topic, go ahead and drop in the comments where you are from, what is your business, what it is you do. And so in today's video, I'm going to kind of break it down in 3 sections. The first thing we're going to talk about is obviously how do we define success? What does it mean for you to be successful? We're also going to be talking about how do we dissolve the beliefs that are blocking your success? And then we're going to talk about how we use hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious mind with new beliefs that are inevitably going to lead to your massive success because your limiting beliefs are no longer running the show. So just to get started, let's talk about success. The first thing I want you to think about are your goals. What does it mean for you to be successful? And drop it in the chat. I'm huge in the comment section. I always love to answer. So let me know in the comments, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to achieve scaling a business to multi 7-8 figures? Do you want generational wealth? Do you want freedom? What is it that your goals are? And understanding that you can always define what success means to you, right? So I specifically work with individuals where their definition of success is building massive empires while still maintaining financial freedom, time freedom, while building generational wealth. So what does it mean for you to be successful? Now, the next piece of this is very, very important. And as a hypnotist, I have a very unique perspective into the subconscious and how this works, is we need to figure out what is blocking you from that level of success you want to have. So right now you have your conscious desires. You have the massive company you want to have, right? Scaling your business, generational wealth. That's your conscious desire. That accounts for 5% of your mind. Now, your subconscious mind controls 95% of your habits, decisions, everything. And most of the time, if you're not where you want to be, it is because there is part of your subconscious that's not on board with your conscious desires, okay? So what's happening is your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are not on the same page. They're not best friends right now. Right now, they're enemies. And that's why the harder you try to push through it, the more resistance you face, the harder it is, the more backlash you have, the self-sabotage, the overthinking, all the things, because your subconscious mind not only disagrees with the success, but it controls 95% of your mind. So anytime your subconscious mind wants to, it can just slam on the brakes and you're not going to go anywhere. This is why entrepreneurs can stay at a stuck income for years and years and years. I have worked with so many business owners. They came to me stuck, let's say at 20K, 50K months. I have several entrepreneurs like that. And after working with me, we broke them through 100K months because we finally were able to get their subconscious mind and conscious mind on the same page. So you might say, Julia, what do you mean my subconscious mind doesn't agree? Why is that the case? Well, your subconscious mind is filled with your past experiences, your beliefs, your mental paradigms, the way you see the world, right? The way you perceive the world, the way you interpret the world. All of this was programmed in your subconscious mind by the time you were 11 years old. Essentially, by the time you were 11 years old, you had already determined how much money you're going to make. Now, all of this is stored in your subconscious mind, and anytime you're faced with a decision of taking action and growing, your subconscious mind draws on that memory bank and goes, wait, we can't be successful because X, Y, Z. Well, what do I mean by that? I mean that in your subconscious mind, you have lots of limitations that are holding you back from being successful. And these limitations can show up as past traumas, past disappointments, past failures, limiting beliefs installed into you by your parents. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs I have worked with who have mommy and daddy issues that are blocking their next levels of success. I've worked with multimillionaires, right, that weren't able to move forward because of their toxic relationship with their parents when they were young. Your subconscious mind remembers everything and is constantly controlling your reality based on your past. So if you have a piece of paper and pen, take that out and just grab that for a moment, right? Piece of paper, pen. And I want you to write down what is limiting you. What events from your past, What beliefs do you hold? Do you believe that you're not capable of massive success? Are you afraid you're going to collapse with too much responsibility? Do you believe that you're not good enough? You're not worthy of a multi 7, 8 figure business? What comes up inside of you when we ask your subconscious mind this question? Do you have beliefs like, making money is hard. What's the point? I can't do it. It's not for me. Being rich is bad. What did your parents tell you about money and success? What was modeled to you? Did you see success modeled in an empowering way, or did your parents constantly struggle? A lot of my clients, honestly, they came from struggle. And so their subconscious was trained that more success equals more struggle, more pain, more responsibility, and they can't handle it, which is not true. That's another thing about these limiting beliefs. They're all false. They're stories that you have convinced yourself is true, but none of them are actually true. So write on a piece of paper and pen, what is the crap, right? The limitations that you want to get rid of. And if we were to get rid of them, right? Okay, you would be able to move forward and see massive success. So just keep a running list of that. Now, what I want you to do is imagine a big circle, okay? And inside that circle is a bunch of X's. Those are the limiting beliefs. Those are what you wrote on this paper. And if we remove those X's and plug in check marks, new empowering beliefs, right? Then what if I told you that 95% of your mind, your subconscious that has been fighting you tooth and nail, is now actually going to support you and accelerate your growth? What if I told you that once your subconscious mind becomes your best friend again, that you become limitless? And you have massive success and you can grow very quickly and you don't need to collapse, right? Now you might say, okay, all that sounds amazing, but well, how do we do this? First of all, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner who wants to scale your business and you want to see how I can hypnotize you for success, go ahead and click the link below to book a consultation call with me where we'll dive into your subconscious blocks and do a deep dive into what we need to do to help you break through. The call is going to be free and it'll be exploring my program to see if it is a good fit for you, okay? Now, how do we get rid of these blocks? Very simple. Hypnosis, the most beautiful, magical thing. It feels like magic. It's not. It's actually very, very scientific. The most incredible thing that's ever been given to us is hypnosis. So what most people do, affirmations, meditations, a lot of business owners will try to push through it, watch motivational videos, hire a coach. Guess what, guys? If it was strategy, if all you needed was another strategy, or you need to be told to push through, you'd already be there. This is a lot deeper than that. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. How many years have you been stuck here? Drop it in the comments. I'm guessing several if you're watching this video. Okay, another strategy isn't gonna cut it. Like another coach pushing you, yelling at you to be better is not gonna cut it. This work is a lot deeper. It's subconscious work. So hypnosis is so powerful because hypnosis it's therapeutic in nature. And it calms your brain into theta waves, where we can actually bypass your conscious mind, go straight into your subconscious mind, and edit and delete those X's. We can get rid of any belief, any paradigm, old identities that no longer serve you. In fact, a lot of my work revolves around deleting old identities and installing millionaire identities so that, right, you can step into those levels of success you want. And we can literally edit, delete anything that doesn't serve you, okay? So when you look at that list of everything you want to get rid of, imagine if we could just send a signal into your subconscious through the power of suggestions, and we could delete them. How would your life improve if you no longer were controlled by these limitations? How much further could your business be in 3 months if you were unstoppable, if you were limitless, if you had 100% confidence and self-belief and self-trust in yourself? Where could you be? So hypnosis goes into your subconscious. What it does is, you might say, well, Julia, why does it work so fast? How does it work so fast? Is because imagine this pen here. Imagine this is the critical faculty, right? And so this is the border control between your conscious and subconscious. And when you do hypnosis, we cut straight through this barrier. We go straight into the subconscious and we can get rid of those beliefs that no longer serve you. This is fast work. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. I have seen my entrepreneurs quantum leap their income just by using hypnosis. Like Maria was a client I recently worked with. She came to me doing 10K months, and within 3 months, she had done an additional $78,000. I didn't touch her strategy. All I did was rewire her subconscious mind and install the millionaire identity into her subconscious. And it became effortless. Literally, she started doing things differently, acting differently, making different decisions because her subconscious was no longer blocking her. And where she used to feel like she had to be motivated, she was able to just effortlessly move ahead because guess what? Her subconscious was supporting her. So with hypnosis, we get in there and we can get rid of it. The other thing we could do with hypnosis is we can install new beliefs. Would you agree that you need to be a different version of yourself in order to hit all the goals you want? Well, obviously, yes, because if you didn't need to be, you would have already hit your goals. This version of you are now is not enough to get to your goals. Now, when I say not enough, I don't mean good enough. You are good enough no matter what. I mean that identity doesn't have the capacity, doesn't have the ability to navigate challenges. It does not perform well under pressure, right? The version you are now probably doesn't handle stress in the most empowering way and probably doesn't have the self-confidence to grow powerfully and effortlessly. That's what I'm talking about. You are more than enough. However, your identity needs an upgrade in order to reach your goals. And that's something else we can achieve with hypnosis, is we can go straight into your subconscious mind, program new beliefs. Imagine we have check marks now. So take the same piece of paper, draw a line here. I'll give you a second to go get a piece of paper. And I want you to write down, what are all the beliefs you wish you had? Right? Do you believe that, money was your best friend? Do you want to believe that you can handle pressure as easy as breathing? Do you want to believe that success is finding you every single minute of the day? What are the new beliefs? Do you want to believe that you can handle anything that comes your way? You're more than capable. Do you want to believe that you're more than good enough and more than deserving of the money and success coming your way? What is it that you want to believe? Write that down. Those are the check marks. With hypnosis, we can take things out of your subconscious and we can plug things into your subconscious. So imagine now we're plugging in these new beliefs into your subconscious mind, right? We're pumping up the subconscious. We're shifting the identity. We're making you a stronger, faster, better, more empowered version of yourself. You could take over the world, right? Nothing could stop you. So that's something else we do with hypnosis. So if you want to program your subconscious for massive success in the shortest period of time, use hypnosis to delete the limiting beliefs, right, and the limitations. And here's the amazing thing. It doesn't matter how long those limiting beliefs have been there. Most of you have had them since childhood, okay? I have worked with clients. My superpower, I could find a limiting belief and dissolve it like this. It doesn't matter how long it's been there. It could be there for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Really, doesn't make any difference to me. It doesn't matter how long it's been there, we can dissolve it. We can dissolve that limiting belief. And it's been impacting your life for so long, however, we can get rid of it in a nanosecond if you want to. Obviously, you have to want to, right? So when you delete this belief, what's going to happen is we're going to plug in a new belief because we always want to replace what we remove with something empowering. And what happens is it shifts your identity, right? And now, to be the version of you that can have it all, and now your subconscious goes, oh, we can do it. We are powerful. We are capable. Okay, now I support this goal. Now I'm going to stop self-sabotaging and procrastinating and triggering ADHD and distracting you and throwing chaos in your life and making you shrink when you have opportunities to be big and explode. Okay, now I'm going to stop because I understand this is good for us, right? And then what happens is we need to keep doing hypnosis, keep doing reprogramming, and really anchor in this new identity. So to program massive success into your mind, use hypnosis, delete the old beliefs, install the new beliefs, and take massive action from your new beliefs. And you might be surprised how effortless it really is. Because here's the thing, anything your subconscious mind supports will be effortless. For example, my subconscious mind supports me making content. I'm a content making machine. I literally can make content all day long and it feels like I just watched a Netflix video. Like I watched maybe one episode of Netflix. That's the energy it feels that it takes me. This is what I teach my clients, right? When your subconscious agrees with it, it's going to be easy. If your subconscious doesn't agree with it, it's going to be hard. That's just how it works. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what is your biggest takeaway from this video. If you are a business owner, entrepreneur who is ready to explode in 2026 and break through these income barriers and scale your business and step into your big shoes that you know you can handle, and you're curious to see how I can hypnotize you to make that process faster, go ahead and click book a call below. Click the link and book a call for a consultation with me or my team, and we'll be exploring how hypnosis can help you. First, I don't know yet, right? I have to have a conversation with you, figure out where you are, how I can help you. If this video resonated with you and you want to see how we can help, go ahead and book that call. We have the link pinned in the first comment as well as a description. And let me know in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway from this? What did you learn from this? What are you planning to implement immediately? And I am very active in the comments, so feel free to ask any questions. If you enjoy this content, please go ahead and subscribe so you get updated. Right now I'm doing a 30-day challenge where I'm doing 30 videos in 30 days. And this is video number 8 in that challenge. I've done a video every single day. I've been using hypnosis and it's been effortless. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys learned something incredible. Bye, guys.